how are we all doing? Welcome to this Beatleap tutorial. In this Beatleap tutorial, I've had quite a few people ask me a question about how would you make a video from photos in Beatleap if you can't import photos? Well, you're going to need to go to an external, let's say, video creator first. I'm using Enlight, obviously. So all I'm going to do here, again, just quickly in Light before I import these things, if you go to your camera roll or wherever it is that you're going to import the images from, if you go to the settings in the top right hand side, right up here, look, you get to choose the default transition and the default time that it will import photos for. So just here, I don't want any transitions or anything because Beatleap is going to do that for me. So I'm going to select none, and then 3 seconds is okay. It really doesn't matter for Beatleap because again that's going to do the editing for you. So I'll click back there and I'm just going to select some images that I've taken at some point through the year for clients. So let me just do a few here like so. That's good enough. Add them to project, select the videos, add them to project. Now one of the things you might need to do with the select photos, I should have said, with photos, you see these are different format, different sizes compared to where I've got it in, so you might just need to want to go through them and resize the images as you go through, or you can, all I'm doing is selecting the image, pinching and squeezing, so the red lines are outside of the video. And again, I'm not fussed about the pictures here, it's just more about showing you the process of what I'm doing. Like I said, these are all client photos that I took sometime last year, I think it was. So that's that. I'm going to click export. So I've exported that. It'll take me back to Enlight. Now what I can do is I can go to Beatleap from there. So we open it up in Beatleap, and all I would say here is just remember what we've got dragged into the Beatleap timeline. It's images. So there's no movement on these images. So things like boomerang and speed are probably going to be null and void. You know, they're not going to do anything. So what you want to do is sort of aim for the zooms, the prisms, the maybe the splits, fast cuts, or and the flashes, but try not to overdo it, as I said before. And then again, I think what I would do to prevent it becoming boring really quickly, I'd go to tools first and then fade. Let me just go fade in and select the tick button there, and then I would go to duration and I would probably bring it down to 10-15 seconds because remember they are images. And then if I go back to the edit, just start playing through, and remember, I don't want the speed, I don't want the boomerangs, because that's movement based and not much is going to happen. So you could have some zooms, so it's going to zoom in and out, so it gives it a feel of moving maybe. And we could have a couple of flashes, and then some prisms as well, and then some fast cuts. And that's, I think optimum is sort of 2 or 3 on 4 of the placeholders for me. So yeah, that's the way you do it. You know, if you wanted to animate images in that way, that's a really simple way of doing it. I probably would be a little bit critical if I'm honest, and maybe not make the images 3 seconds long when I bring them into Enlight. When I'm sort of reflecting on that, I wouldn't. Maybe I'd make them a bit shorter, 1 second long in duration, and then it would just make it a little bit more appealing. But there you go. I'd click save. Go and look at that video, and that one's done. There you go. That's how you animate pictures using Beatleap. I'll do a few more Beatleap tutorials for you. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Take care. If you have any questions, any problems, put them in the comments below, and I'll catch you all soon.